experiment. 50 states, you can live in whichever one you choose, and I think Texas would be better off.
Well, look, I'm not a lawyer, we've got lots of them around, but the bottom line is that disability is considered a federal attribute.
It is.
It is.
I know it's considered that. I know you're not a lawyer, but should it be constitutionally? Do you believe that deep down inside?
Well, my Down syndrome son, because of the experiences I've had with Alex, I do believe I've had to make a lot of sacrifices in order to take care of these beautiful children so they're not aborted or that they don't go to the state where they're abused. Yes, I do believe it is a fair thing to know that our society does have that ability to do something with our children. I am not equipped. Look, I'm smart. I do a lot of things. I am not equipped to understand intellectual disabilities. And there are people that exist because of this. And all I'm saying is, if we can answer that question right, and I think one of the answers is block granting it. If the state gave us $5,200, we could get the 50 Down syndrome parents together and run a heck of a school. That's the answer. Let us do that. I don't want the federal government. All I'm suggesting to you is some states might say, well, we're not going to give you the money. Right. And then you don't have a system. So I'm just saying, if you help us along with that, I could go for it.
Some states are richer than others too.
Well, some states choose to do what they do. All I'm saying is, I was asked a question. I'm trying to say, if we could find a way to solve that one, I could be really for it. Right.
I understand that, and my final, sort of statement on that is, I understand completely why you need to sell HR 5 to us, your constituents.
I just explained it.
And I think though that if you were like, you know what, forget DOE, you wouldn't have to sell it to any of us. I think everyone would just be kind of like, all right, for which one? If you just said, forget HR 5, the solution is to just get rid of the Department of Education and let the states handle it, you wouldn't have to sell it to anyone here.
Yeah, but the point is that that's not going to pass.
I understand that.
And I've got to do away with No Child Left Behind. And a lot of people called me and said, vote no, vote no. One of them said, it is the state, it's in the state constitution. That gal right there told me when I called her to talk with her about it. She said, it's in the state constitution, give it to us. We did. We did. Now, isn't that better than No Child Left Behind?
We'll see.
Look, all I'm saying is we're going to be stuck with something if we do nothing.
You're right.
And I'm trying to better. I don't like this.
Yeah.
If you think I like it, you're wrong. I'm trying to say a bunch of our guys that I trust and I do got together and they got a great bill. And it's far better what the Senate's going to get. And if we hold on this, we can make the Senate say everything goes to the states. That's what I'm after.
Right.
Am I for doing away with the Department of Education? Sure, if we handle the disability issue. All I'm saying is, but we're trying to do the next best thing. 270 of us get together, virtually 270 of us. It's not quite that, because we get some Democrats that will come over with us.
Right.
But about 270 people are sure that it's the right thing to do away with No Child Left Behind, and to give it back to the states, and to let them be responsible for it. That's about where I am. And I'm not trying to sell it, I'm trying to explain it.
Right.
If you want to know what I'm for, I don't like the Department of Education. I think they do a terrible job, and I think they do a disservice. And they're in Washington, D.C., and they work for Barack Obama. And I don't care who they work for, whether it's George Bush or Barack Obama, I don't like them. They didn't help me out. And they have not made our schools better. They made it worse. But let's let somebody in Austin get that. And that's all I'm trying to get done. I'm trying to say, let's give it to them. Give them a shot at it. Not trying to sell, trying to explain. Yes, sir.
Congressman, I just want to make a close.